going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger back at you with another MUT 15 video. Before we get into things, I need you to hit that like button right now. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe if you're not, man, for more Madden 15 Ultimate Team content. You're at the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. So I haven't done a lineup or a team update yet since I got the PS4, and I thought today's a good day to do it. So we're going to take a look at my team, 86 overall, as you can see on the screen right now. We'll take a look at what styles I'm running. Of course, it's man defense, and we got a 99 right now. And then the second style I'm running right now is ground and pound. I got it at a 47, but I'm not really taking that one seriously. I want to do what I did in Madden 25, and that's run two defensive chemistries. Up until right now, I'm still undecided. I don't know if I'm going to go with man D and zone D, or man D and run stuff, because that really worked for me. I know some people have an opinion that styles don't really matter. In my opinion, they do, man. I notice differences when my styles are up higher, you know, in the 80s, 90s, and so forth. So I'm going to continue to work at trying to get a double 99 team on defense. Just kind of waiting for some more new cards, but let's get into it here. We'll take a look at my team. We'll talk about what needs to be upgraded, because I do plan on making a bunch of upgrades really, really soon. So the offensive line, starting at left tackle, I got the Football Outsiders, Jason Peters, an 88 overall. This card has been absolutely solid for me. I'm going to skip over to center because I got Chris Myers here, an elite 87 overall. Those are really the only two offensive linemen that I'm happy with. I want to replace the rest of them. I got Ben Grubbs here, only an 82 overall, but he's pretty solid. Every other elite that's in a decent price range that I've compared Grubbs to, he's got better stats. And as you guys might know by now, overall kind of means nothing in this year's game. So I'm still looking for a really good left guard. At right guard, I got Fusco from the Vikings. He is the next person I need to replace, because a lot of the plays that I run, I've been noticing he's a pulling guard. A lot of counter plays. He's out there in space, and he gets block shedded. I don't know if that's the correct term to use, but he doesn't hold his blocks very well. So I definitely want to upgrade him and look for somebody, hopefully like in the 90s. So if you guys got any suggestions at right guard, some players that have really worked out for you, please let me know in the comment section. And then I have Dotson at right tackle. He's another one that his stats actually outshine a lot of elites that are in a decent price range that I compare him to. So that's the offensive line. As I said, the only team that are guys that I really am happy with is Peters and Myers. At tight end, we got Vernon Davis, 87 overall, and then I have the most feared Delaney Walker at tight end number 2. I mainly use him because of his run blocking skills, and there's a play that I showed you guys in my first Redskins playbook breakdown tutorial, so go check that video out if you haven't. I got more of those coming soon. But he's a good run blocker, and there's a play I really love to run to the left when I have two tight ends in there. So that's why I have him in there mainly, because he doesn't really see the field other than one formation that I mainly run out of. At quarterback, I finally made a change, and this is kind of why I had to make a video too, because I've been rolling with Nick Foles since I got the PS4, and he's been awesome, man. His accuracy is really good for an 82 gold, but the lack of mobility and agility and moving around abilities, it just finally got to me. I got into a nasty losing streak, and I was like, you know what? I need to get a mobile quarterback, because it's always been a really big part of my offense to be able to run options and not always have the defenders go after the running back because they're not worried about the running back. So now, the quarterback. So now I have a dual threat, and I can move in the pocket. I can get outside when nobody's open and try to run for a couple yards or big gains. So I got Cam Newton, 87 overall. Still not one of the better cards out there. I mean, I know there's a lot of better mobile quarterbacks, but he's doing the job. I got him for like 33 or 35K, so I thought that was really, really a steal. So that's my quarterback. I still got Shady as my number 1 back. I'd love to get the breast cancer limited edition version, but I just don't know if that's going to happen. Darren Sproles is his backup. Might have to go out and get a better backup soon, because 81 overall, I could do better there. Wide receivers, I also want to upgrade. I'm happy with Josh Gordon. I'm happy with Cordero Patterson. I'm happy with Mike Evans, but I just feel like at this point in the game, 85 and 83 overalls, they're just not cutting it. They've been dropping a lot of passes lately, So I definitely need to go and upgrade my wide receivers. I'll probably keep Cordero as my return man, which you'll see in a screen or so. But those are my wide receivers for now. T.Y. Hilton, an 80 overall. I think we got a free T.Y. today that's an 85 overall, so maybe I should make that change. Let's move over to defense. My team hasn't really changed much from the PS3 team. Uh, my front four, except for Muhammad Wilkerson, I really need to upgrade. Though I gotta admit, Kiesel is a really solid player. When you compare his stats to a lot of elite right ends like Mario Williams and there's a couple other, he has way better stats. Comparing them, but defensive tackle, this is really ugly. I've been saying this forever. I really need to upgrade these guys. I got to look at some of the new Road to the Playoff golds because I know there's some decent guys at like 85 and 84. So I'm going to start looking around. That's probably, aside from my offensive line, going to be the next spot that I upgrade. Cornerbacks, let me go this way. We got Brent Grimes, number 1 receiver, our cornerback. Brandon Flowers at 2, and then Werner at 3. I feel like Werner, it's almost time for him to be replaced. You know, I feel like my team's a little outdated here. A lot of guys that were really good when Mutt started out, but now we're getting a lot of new cards, and I need to go make some changes, make some upgrades. In the linebacker position, I love this Levante David. I don't really see me getting rid of this card anytime soon. Luke Kuechly, I like the card as well. I possibly may upgrade it to a better middle linebacker, but right now I'm happy with him. And then I got Daryl Washington. He's a middle linebacker as well, but he's an 84 overall left outside linebacker, so I'm going to keep him there. I believe Connor Barwin's getting a Football Outsiders card this Friday. Depending on what the style of it is, I'd really like to go after that card. He had a great game the other night against the Panthers, so if I can get him on my team, being an Eagles fan as well, that would be pretty awesome. Eric Berry holding down the strong safety position. No complaints about him, really. So I don't really think I'm going to make a change there. And then Clinton Dix, again, only an 83 overall. But this card is so beastly. I mean, it just makes so many plays for me. Eventually, I'll need to upgrade it. But for now, I mean, I got the dual man defensive chemistry. So that really helps me get to the 99 chemistry that I have. And I like using him. So there's my defense. If you see any spots where you think I should upgrade that I may have already mentioned or didn't mention, let me know in the comments. Maybe give me some suggestions on good, like I said, defensive tackles, right ends, and other cards that I might be able to work with. And then lastly, we'll take a look at the specialists. Most feared Janikowski, I mean, he does the job for me. I don't need to go out and get a crazy expensive kicker right now. And I still have the punter from the New England Patriots, the football Outsiders, Allen, again, doing a good job. You don't punt too often in Ultimate Team, so not a big spot that I need to upgrade. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Cordero Patterson is kick and punt returner. He doesn't really do much for me, but I haven't really had any luck at all returning kicks on Next Gen yet, so I don't really think it's him. I just think it's me. But that's pretty much my team. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments section. I don't really know my schedule as far as what to expect videos coming up, but I'm sure you guys will be getting videos for the next couple days in a row. It's Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.